Hey guys, so maybe you remembered I posted a video on called the Ultimate XP Farm, and it used a blaze spawner. They were easy to farm, easy to get a tier 5 soul shard because of the spawners everywhere in the nether, and because they give 10 experience compared to most other hostile mobs 5. But it turns out they're really hard to collect unless you wanted to put the work into making a pressure plate and piston system. So here's an alternative. This is using creepers. I mean, who doesn't like gunpowder? You get a ton of gunpowder from this. So this isn't a tier 5 because, you know, it's hard. There's not creeper spawners everywhere. I only found one creeper spawner, so I was able to get to a tier 3, which is 256. So I killed 56 creepers and then broke the spawner. Had a 256, which is a tier 3. You can see I have the top left of my screen 70. Let me see how many creepers are on my screen. 67 entities on screen, 68, and down to 3. So there's about 65 creepers right there, which is a ton. You know, so I have an automated way to kill these. You do not stand closer than what I'm standing. Like, don't stand within 3 blocks because they'll blow up, and you don't want 70 creepers blowing up at the same time. So I wrote this program. I'm going to give it away in the description. Now it's going to start killing them, and it actually drops experience points, which is nice. And you'll see it'll drop the gunpowder down. See, it just dropped it and it went into this obsidian pipe. This is my ender chest. You could have a normal chest there or a barrel, but my ender chest just goes straight to my sorting room. Now let me turn on this other one. And the reason I have a pressure plate to activate this is because this spawner, a tier 3, the properties of a tier 3, it'll be active even when you're not nearby, which is not what I would want. And also, so this is a way I can turn it on and off with redstone. It's only on when you're standing on the pressure plate, otherwise they'll stop spawning. It's also important to know that in a tier 3, you can't actually activate the spawner with redstone. You can't just put a wire to the spawner and turn it on and off like I did in my blaze farm. But you can activate it and deactivate it by using light. So let me show you how that works. See, when I'm not standing on it, the light comes on, and that deactivates spawning. So now there's going to be none of them spawning. So once those get killed, there will be no more. So if I'm not in the room, it won't be spawning, which is nice. And sometimes that's a graphical glitch when you see them flying out like that, because they can't all fit in this tiny spot. Sometimes they get pushed through walls, but it's not actually. Oh no! Oh man, my instinct told me to pick up that gunpowder, but that was a bad idea. See, I'll stay off the pressure plate and see how long it takes to kill these. How many are still there? 35, 37, about 30. Oops. Yeah. Well, you can see I'm level 30 now. I was 18 at the start. I mean, if you just AFK, just stand on the pressure plate and they'll keep spawning. I got a ton of gunpowder out of this thing. Let me help these guys out. Come on. I don't want to get too close. There you go. I think. Okay. That's all of them. So, that's pretty much it. Just, what the program does is when every, like, 10 attacks, or something like that, it'll just drop the items down. So, you can either have a chest directly underneath. That would actually work. Just do that. But I wanted to have them both going into one chest, so I just had them drop down, and they both go into this ender chest, which goes to my processor, and then ends up in a barrel. The reason this is a half slab is because if it was a full block, then this wouldn't be able to open. And it doesn't need to open, but I just wanted to be able to. Just make sure that creepers aren't going to be able to get out, and make sure that you're not going to be, you know, too close, or else 50 creepers will be blowing up at once. That is not good. Let me show you how the wiring goes. It's real simple. Just break this. So the pressure plate powers, it's right above this. Right above this block is a pressure plate. And the signal just comes down here, powers a torch because it needed to be inverted. And then it's just a red alloy wire coming up and to the light. So let me just show you what it looks like if you're not standing on the pressure plate. Or if you are standing on the pressure plate. This turns off. Creepers can spawn. And they spawn, the spawn cycle with the tier 3 happens every 5 seconds. And you can get up to 4 creepers. Oh no. Well, good thing there's water. So that's how that works. Let me turn this back on though. See? No more spawning. So you can just use leave the turtles running. Because it's an infinite loop, that program. It'll just keep running forever. It doesn't take any fuel to run. And what else? If you ever leave the world, like go into the nether, or if you save and quit, remember that it's gonna stop the turtles, so just go ahead and start them up again. And I guess that's it. So I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys find that helpful. I'll see you guys later.